everybody, we're back here for today's hair tip. Today we're going to talk about Olaplex and K18. Guess you can't see that back there. And K18. They're both great products, and I want to break it down today to tell you what the differences are, what products I use, why, and which one I think is better. First of all, I think Olaplex and K18 are both amazing products, and they work in a similar way, but also very different. Let's start with Olaplex. Olaplex is a bond building treatment. And you know, we always talk about, and I've talked in previous videos, when your hair is bleached or colored or heat damaged, bonds break down in the hair. Olaplex is designed to repair those bonds and make your hair healthier over time. It's kind of like putting the puzzle pieces back together in a puzzle. Olaplex is a several step system, and it works and it builds on itself. So the longer you use it, the healthier your hair gets. It's great for people that are constantly, lightening their hair, use a lot of hot tools, that kind of thing. Now, K18 works a little different. Instead of focusing just on bonds, K18 works with the keratin in your hair, helping rebuild the keratin. I'm having a hard time talking today. So if your hair is feeling a little fried and weak, K18 can help rebuild the protein structure in your hair, and pretty quickly. The best thing about K18 is it's just one step. You shampoo your hair, you put this in place of your conditioner, you let it sit for 4 minutes, but then you don't have to rinse it out. The 4-minute thing is just to let it do its thing before you start adding other product or adding heat or anything like that. So it's pretty quick. So here's the difference in a nutshell. Olaplex repairs bonds gradually over time. K18 targets deep keratin protein repair and works right after the first use. Olaplex is great if you want to repair your hair gradually over time. K18 is for that quick fix you need right now. Now, for those of you still watching and are the scientific-y type, I'm going to go down a little deeper, but I don't even know if I can pronounce these words right, so I'll put them on the screen as well. So I've got some notes here. So Olaplex's main ingredient is bisaminopryl diglycol dimaleate. Hooked on phonics worked for me. It works by repairing disulfide bonds in the hair, and these bonds are often broke due to chemical treatments like bleaching, coloring, and heat styling. It focuses on bond building within the hair structure, making the hair stronger by reconnecting these broken bonds. The Olaplex system has several steps, and the bond building is an accumulative process. Now let's go to K18. K18 uses biomimetic peptide technology. It claims to restore keratin chains in the hair that have been damaged by chemical and heat processes. It works on a molecular level, targeting deeper damage within the hair structure, particularly the inner cortex where keratin proteins are broken down. K18 is designed to mimic natural keratin and repair hair from the inside out in just one step, rather than multiple treatments like Olaplex. Okay? So Olaplex, and now even K18 is following up. They have a whole slew of products. It's my understanding that only the original Olaplex has the ingredients in it to do the bonding. For instance, the Olaplex that the salon uses, you can't even purchase. That's something that we add to your color or your lightener to make it safer and help prevent damage. And then we can also use it standalone, diluted with water, and do like a treatment at the bowl with it so that it really gets into the hair. And then there's the number 2 that we use there that's kind of like a treatment mask that we would do after we use the number 1. Now, the number 3 was the original take-home product, and that's the one that I suggest to people. The rest of it, it's great if you want to use it. It's great hair products, but it's not the bonding treatment. Number 3 is an at-home mask that you can use to treat your hair. You shampoo your hair, you put the mask in, you let it sit for about 10 minutes. I know some people say, oh, I sleep in it, this, that. You don't have to do all that. It does its job within about 10, 15 minutes. And then you rinse it out and then you're good. And then you can use your conditioner, whatever you want after that to help detangle. So all their shampoos, their styling products, they're all great, but they have nothing to do with the bonding. Okay. K18. K18 is a mask. The one I use in the salon is the exact same one you can take home with you and use. You wash your hair, you put this mask in, according to the instructions, it doesn't take a whole lot. You leave it in for 4 minutes and then you can go on about your styling routine. You don't need to condition after if you don't want to. I find that it detangles fine, but it's quick, it's easy, there's no rinsing. Shmee. Done. So, now they've come out with shampoo and conditioner, and I'm sure they'll come out with a slew of other styling products because there's money in it, but that doesn't mean that those have what you need to do the bonding. Okay. So I recommend if you want the mask of either one, great, but you don't need to buy the whole system. That's propaganda. So, okay. What do I use in the salon? I use them both. When I am doing a lightening service, I always put Olaplex in my lightener. I don't use it in color a whole lot unless we're lifting. And when I say lifting, going from dark to lighter using color. And then I use K18. And I use K18 at the bowl after like let's say I give you a highlight. I've used Olaplex in my lightener. Now I shampoo you, I tone you, whatever. And after I've shampooed all that out, and I would normally reach for the conditioner, if I feel your hair needs it, I would use K18 instead of your conditioner. I don't do it every time because not everybody needs it. And that's the thing I like to get across with these products. They're great. They do a wonderful job. But if you don't need it, then don't use it. It's just money going down the sink, per se. So anyway, those are my thoughts on K18 and Olaplex, both great products. They both work, but you don't need both at home. Like I said, stylists use them both in the salon for different reasons. But what you use at home, I would talk to your stylist about it and see what they think would be the best thing for you. All right? Have a great one. Hi, thank you for watching the video all the way through. I just wanted to mention that my website, hairbymickey.com, not only has all of these tips and more available, but you can also book with me there to have an appointment with me in person. Also, if you're looking to buy any of the products that I mention in any of my videos, they can all be purchased through my website. Nowadays, I don't keep a lot of products in my salon because it's just a lot of money sitting on the shelf. So I do most of it online. If you see anything there linked to Amazon, I do get a little percentage of that, but you pay no more than you would otherwise. So I appreciate you buying anything that I've mentioned through my website just to help me out. Thanks.